In last class, we plotted influence line diagram with the method of direct. Today, we will be solving few more questions to plot the ILD. Let us draw the ILD for a cantilever beam. In last class, we plotted the ILD for RA, RB, okay, MC for bending moment at point C and at shear force at point C, okay, that we will do today. So, suppose this is a cantilever beam AB and this point and point C is here, C is here, okay. Moment at point C, okay, moment at point C. Then, so to plot the ILD, consider unit load at at x distance from point B. Then what will be the equation of MC? Here MC will be how much? Unit load 1 into force 1 into perpendicular distance is this one. Suppose this distance is A, okay, this distance is A and this is B. So, MC will equal to be 1 force multiplied by perpendicular distance and it will be B minus x, right, and the direction will be it is clockwise, okay. It is and here we are taking this one direction of moment, that is why it will be taken as minus, okay. And when this point is in this part, means in this segment, in segment AC, okay, in segment AC, okay, and suppose this is the distance x, then what will be the value of bending moment at point C? Bending moment at point C, if we will consider this one part, right hand part, then it will be 0, because no load is acting in this segment. So, ILD for bending moment at point C will be plottation of these two equations, okay. This one is equation is valid only for which one, only for BC, and x ranges from 0 to B, and this is valid for segment AC, and x ranges from 0 to A, okay. Let us plot these two equations. So, at point C, if we plot this one equation, then the bending moment in this segment it is 0, okay, it is 0, and for BC segment it is B minus x with minus sign. So, when unit load is at point B, then value of x is 0. So, we will get the value of MC as minus B, right, minus B, okay. And when unit load is at point C, then value of x will be B, then by putting x is equal to B, we will get MC equal to 0, okay. So, this is 0 and the variation is linear. So, this will be the graph, this will be the plot, it is the IL for MC. This diagram is the IL for MC, okay. And if you consider, if you calculate this angle theta, then what will be the value of theta? Theta will equal to be, since this distance is B, okay, then it is B upon B, that is equals to 1, okay, means unit rotation has been given at this point. Okay, this is the direct method to plot the bending moment at point C. Okay. Now, for shear, IL for shear, it was the bending moment for it was the IL for MC, and now bending moment for shear. Okay. Bending moment for shear. Okay. Suppose at this point, at point C, shear force is acting in this direction. Okay. This point is A, this point is B, this point is of course C. Okay. Considering unit load at x distance from A, we will get the value of Vc, how much? Vc will be minus 1, okay, for this one part, if we will take FBD of this one part. Okay. And similarly, if unit load is acting in this segment at certain distance, say x, okay, then value of Vc will be how much? Value of Vc will be how much? Consider this one segment, okay, no load is here, so this value is 0. Okay. If you will consider this one segment, of course unit load is here, but there will be some reaction also, vertical reaction. So, Vc value will be 0. Okay. It is 1 actually, then Vc from left hand side it will also be 0. So, this equation is valid for segment which one? BC, okay, and this one is valid for segment AC. Okay. Now, we can plot to get the IL for shear at point C. Okay. If this point is C, then at point B, okay, it is independent from x, okay, and it is minus sign. So, it is the constant, okay, and the value is 1. Okay. At this point shear force value is 0, okay, and in this entire segment AC the value is 0. So, this is the IL for Vc. Okay. If we want to plot the IL for bending moment at point A, okay, that has been done in last class. Okay. So, this is the procedure to plot the ILD. Okay. This is IL for shear force at point C. Okay. Next, we need to plot the IL for all support reactions. What are the support reactions in this beam, overhanging beam? If this point is A, this point is B, suppose this point is C and this point is D, then what are the reactions? Okay. Vertical reaction, say it is a RA, here vertical reaction say RB, okay, and there will not be any horizontal reaction, that is why horizontal reaction at point A I am not considering here. Okay. So, to plot the IL for, first of all we will plot the IL for reaction RA. Okay. Here we need to consider 3 segment BC, BA and DA, okay, and we will put the unit load one by one and we will calculate the reactions. So, putting unit load in this segment at x distance from point C. Okay, from point C. Okay, it is better to take value of x from this side. Okay, from this one side. Okay, it is more better. So, to get the value of R A, apply summation of bending moment at point B equals to 0. So, for BC segment, moment at point B equals to 0, sum of moment, okay, at point B equals to 0 means left and right both side. Okay. So, what we will get? We will get R A into perpendicular distance is 4, okay, and another and R B will be 0 and this unit load 1. Okay. This is R A will produce the moment at point B in clockwise direction, but this unit load will produce unit load will also produce the bending moment in clockwise direction. Okay. So, it is plus 1 into x equals to 0. So, the value of R A is equal to x by 4 with minus sign, right, with minus sign. Okay. This is clockwise and this is also clockwise at point B. So, value of R A is minus x by 4. So, it is minus x by 4. So, what will be the value of R B? R B will be 1 plus x by 4. Okay. Again, consider unit load in segment AB, in segment AB. Okay. In segment AB. So, consider suppose x distance from point A. Okay. So, value this R A, this R B. Let us calculate this. So, apply again bending moment at this point equals to 0, at point B equals to 0. Then the value of R B, okay, value of for segment, this one is for segment for A B segment. Okay. So, for A B segment, summation of all forces, summation of bending moment at point B equals to 0. We will get R A is equal to this one distance is 4. So, divided by 4 and 1 into, okay, it will be better, okay, no problem. So, it is 4 minus x, no problem, 4 minus x with sign. Okay. Let us check it out clockwise. Okay. R A will produce the bending moment in clockwise direction and this anti-clockwise direction. So, R A value will be plus here. So, what will be the value of R B? So, R A is 4 minus x by 4, okay, and value of R B, then value of R B will be x by 4, okay. This, okay. Now, we will put the bending moment, we will put the unit load in segment AD. Okay. So, let us make another figure. Okay. This is R A, this is R B. Okay. Suppose this is x distance, this is x distance. So, the value of R A will be divided by 4 and this one into 4 plus x. Okay. If you will take the bending moment at this point equals to 0. Okay. R A it is giving clockwise, but unit load it is giving anti-clockwise, that why plus sign will be here. And what will be the value of R B? RB value will be minus x by 4. Okay. With this, with the help of these calculations, we can plot the IL for RA and RB. Okay, IL for RA and RB. So, suppose this point is D. Okay, this point is suppose A, this point is suppose B, and this point is suppose C. Okay, let us plot. For segment BC, value of RA is minus x by 4. Value of RA is minus x by 4. Means if x is 0, fx is 0, means if the unit load is at point B, then value of RA is 0, means at point B, this one point is here. Okay. And when unit load is at point C, then value of x will be 2. So, 2 divided by 4 means minus. Okay. So, this will be the this one value, it is 0.5. Okay. And the slope it is a linear, actually it is a linear. This is the plot for segment BC. Let us plot for segment AB. For segment AB, this is the equation for RA. So, when unit load is at point A, the value of x is 0. Okay, x is 0 means 4 minus 0 divided by 4 means 1. At point A, we are getting unit 1, value as 1. Okay. When this unit load is at point B, value of x is 4, means 4 minus 4 is 0. So, we are getting again 0. Okay. Now, here slope for reaction RA, it is minus 1 by 4, here it is also minus 1 by 4. So, we will get a straight line. Okay, we will get the straight line because this slope and this slope is same. Okay, here minus 1 by 4, it is also minus 1 by 4. Okay. Let us plot for segment remaining segment AD. What is the equation? Equation is 4 plus x by 4. So, when unit load is at point A, value of x is 0, means 4 by 4 means 1. Okay, we are getting 1. Okay, that has already been plotted. When unit load is at point D, the value of x will be 3, means 7 by 4. So, here it will be how much? 7 by 4. It is 7 by 4, right. And here check the slope. Slope is 1 by 4. So, this line is extending to this. Okay. So, this is the plot. Okay. This will be the straight line due to same slope. Okay. And this value is unit displacement. Here at point A, at support A, unit displacement has been provided. Okay. So, this is the IL for RA. Okay. IL for RA. This one is positive side, this one is negative. What it means? When load is from D to B, then we will get positive value of RA. That plot is showing that when load, any load, either point load or UDL or any type of load is in between DB segment, then value of RA will be positive, and when positive means in upward direction, and when load comes in this segment BC, then the value of RA is negative. Okay. It is shown by this diagram. Right. Now, we can plot IL for RB also with the help of the equations, with the help of these equations. So, for RB, okay, let us take this point is D, this is D, this is A, this is suppose B, this is suppose C. So, put the value of x, this is for BC, okay. When point load is at point B, x is 0, means value of RB will be 1, value of RB is 1, okay, and 1 means positive, okay. And when when unit load is at point C, x value is 2. So, 2 by 4 means 1.5, okay, 1.5, okay. So, we are getting straight line, right, this is straight line we have for segment BC, and this value is 1, okay, positive side. For segment AB, AB is this, value of RB is x by 4, okay, position of point load is this one. So, when point load is at point A, the value of x is 0. So, it is 0, here it is 0. When point load is at point B, then it is x value is 4. So, 4 by 4 means 1 a, this one. Okay. Now, let us compare the slope here for RB 1 by 4 means we will get a straight line, okay, due to same slope, okay, slope is same due to same slope. Now, what will be the plot for AD? That equation will be used, So, when point load is at point A, value of x is 0, means this one 0, this one ordinate, and when point load is at point D, then this value is 3 by 4 with minus sign. So, 3 by 4 minus sign, okay, and here this value is 3 by 4, okay, with minus sign. So, this is the plot, this is plot for IL for which one? RB, IL for RB, okay. Slope this one and this one both are same with negative sign, okay. So, straight line, we are getting the straight line, and this plot indicates that when load is in between AD segment, then value of RB will be negative, means downward, otherwise it will be upward. So, this is the procedure to plot the IL for RA and RB. Okay. Next, we need to plot the bending moment and shear force at 1 meter from free end, any point from free end, suppose free end D. Okay. I am taking this one. Okay. Suppose 1 meter distance. At this point we need to plot shear force and bending moment also. Okay. So, same procedure will be followed, means putting the unit load in 3 segments. Okay. Reaction has been calculated and that calculation will be used to find the bending moment. To find the bending moment, say this point is D, say this point is E, then M E. Okay. And we will calculate shear force also at this point. So, let me okay, value is written, okay, this one. So, we are going to calculate the value of M E. Okay. Value of M E can be calculated using the equilibrium equation. Okay, this one. For bending moment at point, okay, this point is actually E. Okay. this point is A. So, bending moment at point A. How it will be, how we can make the equations for ME, okay, for segment, for this one case, okay, for this one case, for case ये BC segment के लिए ME, value of ME, this one can be value of ME. If we will consider this one segment, okay, this one segment, then what will be the value of bending moment at point E? Bending moment at point E is actually 0, okay, because we do not have any, load, okay, this one, considering this one part. So, this one is for BC segment. For BC segment, we do not have any bending moment, and for segment, again for segment BC, for segment AB, equation of bending moment here, okay, this one point, okay, at this point, okay, again if you will consider this one part, no force is acting. So, again it is 0, means for AB and BC bending moment is 0, and for this one segment, okay, at point E here, okay. So, at point E here, okay, suppose this one point is okay, here there will be two cases, okay, two cases. If the point load, okay, we need to consider two different cases, okay. If the point load should be placed in this region and point load should be placed in this region, okay. So, again it is for it will be for AE region, okay, AE region. For AE region bending moment will be 0, and for E, this one is point D. For ED region bending moment, if point load is here, if this point is E, then point load, say this one x distance, and bending moment will be how much? Bending moment at this point will be 1 into, okay, consider this one distance, this one x distance, okay. So, what will be the bending moment? Bending moment at this point will be 1 into x with minus sign, okay. So, let us plot it, okay, this point D, this point A, okay, B, this point C. So, for and this point, okay, this point suppose E point, bending moment for BC it is 0, it is 0, it is 0, okay, okay, and here for this segment, when point load is at point D, okay, what we will have? We will have minus 3, okay. So, 3. So, this one is, okay, this one will be the IL for MC. What it mean? It means that bending moment at this point will possible only when the load is in this segment, DE segment, otherwise it is 0, whatsoever is the value of the of the load in this segment, we do not have any bending moment, right. Okay. In this question, this is the fixed support, this is the internal hinge, okay, that is why it is a and this one is roller support, okay. So, it is determinate beam, we need to plot the ILD for all support reaction. So, using this method you plot this diagram here, bending moment here bending moment will be 0 for left part and for right part, okay. So, do by yourself, and thank you. Today we covered the
direct method plotting the IL. In next class we will be discussing IL for truss. Thank you very much.